Welcome back. Honestman, Skyrim, Survival. I'm here with Daenerys Targaryen, and we are hot on the trail of Mercer Frey. We have a lot of dead bodies here, bandits. Clearly our compatriots in the Nightingales have preceded us, which is good. Make this first section easy, at least. Upgraded the Children's sword here that we got from Mercer Frey's place. So this is going to be my sword of choice for a good while here. There we go. There you are.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late.
Yeah, I saw your handiwork, those bandits back there.
Brynjolf and I found them like that.
Oh, really?
Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
Alright, let's go.
We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Aye, there will be bloodshed. I can promise you that.
Oh, watch out for the swinging spiky ball. Alright.
Wait. What's that? It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it, there's no way through.
He's sneaking up on some Falmer.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving. Size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Imagine the riches hidden within these walls.
Yeah, how about heads up for the Falmer over here, huh?
I promise a swift but painful end. Hardly felt a thing.
Alright, stay frosty, guys. Less gawking, more fighting. Here we go. I think that got one. Let's get down there. Yeah, the ballista took out one of these. We all clear? I think we're all clear. Just need to get this gate open. Set of gears on either side. There's going to be a set of switches up above. Whoa! That almost killed me. There we go.
Just as I was getting warmed up.
Heads up. Mercer's handiwork. Empty, empty. Yeah, he picked through this stuff already.
Shore's bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
You can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lass. We're right behind you.
I know there was two. Where's the other one? There he is. Jenga. Well, that Centurion sure didn't last long.
Hardly felt a thing.
Easy. Chill rend for the win. Alright. Just gotta get up here. would have been embarrassing. Oof. Yeah, this is where we saw Mercer sneak up on some guys and then run through that door. Could have thinned it a little more for us. Good thing these guys are just totally blind.
Damn, just as I was getting warmed up.
Alright, maybe not totally blind, but relatively blind. Alright, we don't need to fight those.
Stench. This place reeks of fauna.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention.
I don't know if that's going to be an option. We'll see.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these idiots must have inflicted. The dwarves were.
Alright, well, that cleared the way at least. Thief. Who's torturing thieves? Keep it down, you two. Jesus. Watch out for the pressure plates.
There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
Enough games. Let's end this. Nocturnal. Guidelines.
Come on, show me you've got what it takes.
That's a lot of poison. Who's shooting these arrows?
You're pathetic!
Alright.
The water's rushing through these pipes. We must be beneath the lake.
No mercy for the one. Fight like a lion. I
Bless
think
you,
they got the
Lady of
message.
Shadows. I live another day.
Well, I guess they're fighting. This is it. This is what we need.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Karliah, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Karliah been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
It's not about Nocturnal. This is personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
The difference is I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
If anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Karliah, I'll deal with you after I've rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
Where the hell did he go?
Stop me! I can't stop myself!
Is that the best you can do?
Control of you.
Sorry,
This place is coming down.
Oh, his body.
Get the skeleton.
Left eye of the Falmer. Right eye of the Falmer. Skeleton key.
And the eye, and let's get out of here.
no luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
I do have a potion of water breathing, if I need it. But I don't think it will come to that. I mean, it sure seems like some of these pipes should be exits. There we go. There's our exit. Well, hopefully they make it.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
What?
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Sounds simple enough.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
I take it you've never used the Pilgrim's Path?
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Great. Well, we best get started.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to
Alright.
face the end of your journey alone.
Don't worry, I'll get it done.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Alright. Here we are.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I'd ask the same of you.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last. What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How's that?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
You're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
Well, it's a very small world, my friend. I have the key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Dead by my hand.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
I did it for the honor of the guild.
You've done the guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Actually, Karliah helped me.
Karliah? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Then take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
How's that? How can a spirit die again?
The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's Path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
What's wrong with the other sentinels?
With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose. or their original identities.
Why aren't you like them?
My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away.
How does the Ebonmere affect all of us?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Right. Luck is very important.
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
How's that changing the way things are?
Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began.
Yeah, bunch of
Think
suckers.
about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits.
So with the Ebonmere closed, our lucks run dry.
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
Okay, what will I face on the Pilgrim's Path?
I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? Good luck, Nightingale.
Nystrom's journal. Okay, so the journal gives us some hints. It says there's 5 tests total and gives a little blurb for each. So definitely refer to that if you need help. I think we can manage. Ebony Morax of Annihilating. Okay, it's not bad. I did upgrade the Nightingale bow. Give this a shot.
Pathetic mortal.
Base strength is not as strong as my ebony bow upgraded, but had some pretty good enchantments on it, doing frost and shock damage.
I sense a presence.
Come on. Go. Ah, just some loot. Alright, I'll take care of that. We all clear out here? Looks like it. So I think that's basically the first trial. Piece of cake. Just a couple of spirits. On our way.
Does someone live among the dead? Mortal fool, no one hides from the dead.
Okay, now we're done. Okay, so this one, you just have to stay out of the light. Yeah, light hurts you really bad, so. And there's traps. But as long as you stay out of the light, you're good. Easy. Nocturnal. So here, certainly you can just go through the trappy area, but there's an alternate path. And this does give a good opportunity to show the skeleton key. So you can see we have this fancy skeleton key instead of the normal lockpick. And the skeleton key is impossible to break. Which is good and bad. Like, if you are really annoyed by the lockpicking minigame, you kind of want to get the skeleton key and then just never turn it in. Just keep the thing. But it's kind of bad insofar as if you're not breaking lockpicks, you're not getting XP for breaking lockpicks. So there's drawbacks. Ultimately, I'd say you're probably best keeping it. But we can't do that. We have to go through this. I think there's some minor loot down there. There's a guardian over there. But this will hook up with the trapped path over here. And gets us to the inner sanctum. Anders. Anders' message. I can't believe it. I came all this way, solved all of those ridiculous riddles, just to end up here. After I mesmerized Nystrom's clues he collected from Lythalus, I slit his throat. Now I guess the joke's on me, because I'm stuck here, and I don't see a way out. Hope someone comes by soon. I'm getting hungry. Oh, Anders. I guess his problem was he didn't have the skeleton key.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
Ah, when did you get here?
Glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Pleased? She sounded a little indifferent, actually.
I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
Why can't I be all of them?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
The beginning of what?
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Karliah?
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Karliah.
Yes, Nightingale? What is it?
Where did Gallus go?
Gallus's oath has been paid. His actions have satisfied the terms. Now his spirit becomes one with the Everglow. The realm of perpetual twilight and the cradle of shadow.
So he's gone.
No, not gone. He's become one with the shadows. This is the greatest honor a nightingale can possibly achieve. In death, he's become a part of that which we used to live.
They're a part of the darkness around us?
Absolutely. When we say, walk with the shadows, we are asking those nightingales who have passed on to protect us. It's believed that they are literally what guides our uncanny luck, by placing their hands in ours. That's why the Ebonmere needed to be reopened. Without it, there's no way Nocturnal was able to allow them through.
Where will you be from now on?
I've decided to make my home at Nightingale Hall. Since it's your home as well, I hope to see you and Brynjolf there. Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim's cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rusty now, can we? Farewell. Eyes open, and walk with the shadows.
Okay, just reviewing the 3 Nightingale power options, which are basically the reward for turning in the Skeleton Key. Subterfuge, which is Half Moon. People and creatures in the spell's area of effect will attack anyone nearby for 30 seconds. You'll notice that there's no level restriction on this, so I'm under the impression that it's quite good. Full Moon is Strife, which allows you to instantly absorb 100 points of health from the target. Obviously, the earlier in the game you can get this, the better. But for me, not quite what I'm looking for. And then finally we have Nocturnal. For 2 minutes, you automatically become invisible while sneaking. Which, I mean, obviously that's pretty good, depending on what you're doing. So I think all of these are potentially great options, depending on what you're trying to do. But for me, I like the Shadow Cloak here.
It's good to see you in one piece, lass. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the Skeleton Key?
It's been returned to the Sepulchre.
That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our guild master. Don't worry, I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of this cistern room, we can begin. Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Being guild master means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of Guildmaster should be yours. Delvin? Agreed. Thanks.
Sure, why not?
Karliah?
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you Guildmaster, and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work.
So now the pupil is the master, eh? Good shot.
I promise to live up to your expectations. You need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask.
So that's it? I'm Guildmaster?
Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for, but we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. After we're done, head over to Tanelia, and she'll set you up with your Guildmaster armor. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
Do you want me to tell you exactly what I think?
So, now that you're Guildmaster, how about drinks for all of us?
Here's to a long and prosperous future. May the guild last another 100 years.
Brynjolf said you had something for me?
Yes, and I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich. Here you go. Should fit you like a glove, boss. All right, then.
And that's going to be a wrap. We returned the skeleton key to Nocturnal, and we are officially the Thieves Guild Guild Master. The final rewards from Brynjolf included this Amulet of Articulation, which is a big buff to persuasion checks, as well as 35 points of speech, which is crazy. This is a leveled item, but you're probably going to want to wait until your 40s to do the Thieves Guild anyway, because pretty much all the rewards are leveled rewards, especially the Chillrend sword, Nightingale armor, etc. So you'll want to shoot for the maximum strength rewards here. The Guildmaster armor set is a little disappointing. 50 points of carrying capacity on the chest piece is something. Boots do pickpocket, gloves are lockpicking, and the hood is prices. So nothing crazy good here. Obviously the Guildmaster hood is strictly inferior to the Mask of Clavicus Vile, but really the marquee prizes for the Thieves Guild, as far as I'm concerned, are the Chillrend sword, the Nightingale equipment, and the Amulet of Articulation. Your mileage may vary, of course. In any case, that's going to do it for now. We're going to come back, and it's going to be time for Dawnguard. On my first playthrough, we went the Vampire Hunter route, and now it's time to explore the other path. We'll see how different they are, and become a vampire. Until then, thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe. This has been Honestman, and I'll see you next time with more Skyrim.